All right, you guys, I'm gonna try to do this again. I tried to go live a minute ago, well, hours ago, honestly, and it didn't work out. Nobody could hear me. I most likely will not have a moderator. So I'll pick up on the collective here. Okay, that's interesting. What is going on with this? Oh my god. You're kidding. Oh my goodness. This is terrible. I shouldn't even have tried this. I shouldn't even have tried it. You have to give me a second. I shouldn't even have tried it. Up here. Oh my god. I throw them on the floor. Goodness gracious. Alright. Oh god. I ain't even got an audience yet. I have been live for 2 minutes. I don't even have an audience yet. Well, I tried. I'll do some early morning reads. Let's just do a collective, and then we'll be done with it. And then I'll come back on this evening when I got a moderator. All right. Well, listen, as far as the collective reading, I hate to be this kind of reader, but I will be. I see somebody in the recent past that really misses the other person. This person could be having nightmares, something. There's something here about they regret things. They regret the way things ended. They're not for sure why they feel the way they feel. All I can tell you is they're reviewing the past a lot. In the current energy, they're reviewing the past a good bit, a lot. They see things clearly. Most of the stuff they're reviewing is naive choices that they made. You know, they're beating themselves up. They feel like they owe you an apology. This has bothered them for a while. However, they feel like whoever you are now, they're coming up against you, that you have standards and integrity that would be hard to measure up with. And whatever it is that they want to offer you is small. They are trying to overcome some type of fear that they have. They didn't expect you to grow into this person with standards, morals, and values. They're trying to overcome this fear. To me, it feels like daydreaming almost, even though I don't have anything here about daydreaming other than like nightmares. You've intimidated this person. You intimidate this person. They're trying to overcome that. They're trying to overcome it. God, here we go. Some weirdo. Hmm. Okay. Ooh. Wow. Isn't that interesting? At any rate, to go forward with the collective reading, listen, there's something here that you said about family, about equal give and take that confused this person in the recent past. They see you as a blessing, and they think about you a lot. They sure do. Um, they see the logic behind what you said. Um, this person in the current energy is coming across defensive. Just walk. This person is coming across defensive. Um, they could be defending you, something that you said, because there's some type of hateration that's going on. Hateration, holleration, I'm not for sure. Something that it was said, and it's being brought up in the current energy. Someone could confront you, and they're very nasty. They're very negative. So whatever they were hiding, this person's going to be very forthright. Whoever this is, they're going to be very forthright in their approach. I don't see you reacting to it, though. I see them approaching you, it's a very defensive stance. And this person's very negative. They're very nasty. Very confrontational. I see you killing this person with kindness. Furthermore, your darker side is darker than their side. However that applies. Your dark side's darker than theirs, and I think you know how to control it well. I do. They would run a real risk getting you to the level that they're trying to push you to. That's all I can say. And I think that to get you to that level is a very dangerous spot, and you know how to slow that energy down. You know better. There's some type of warning here. You're coming across as extremely intimidating. I do think this is a female, because I have two females here. Whoever this other female is, she's extremely defensive towards you. She doesn't have a lot of nice things to say about you. I don't see you responding back in the manner that she expects. It's almost like you wish you could get that kind of response out of me. Lord forbid this person really get physical with you and push you or something. I don't think that, like, let's just say they shoved you. I don't think that you would budge. It's like trying to shove a brick wall. Seriously, that would be very difficult to get to move you. Emotionally or physically, it would be very difficult to get a response out of you. I don't know if they try to make you flinch or something, but it wouldn't work. It would not work. Wherever this female is, you got a female out there trying to get a response out of you. Yeah, definitely. They're waiting. Definitely coming for you. Trying to pick some type of argument. Definitely trying to pick some type of argument. Definitely coming for you. They've thought long and hard, too, about how they could approach you. Okay, girl. Whatever that's about. Hello, Lopped. Hey, Brenda Vaughn. In the month of June, gonna be okay. Alright. Is the month of June gonna be okay for Brenda Vaughn? I had to come upstairs and do this today. I tried to do it in the shop and it did not work out. I wasn't getting signal and that's a shame. And then the closer I get to 3 a.m. hour, I can't read. Brenda Vaughn. Damn, Brenda, what's going on with you? Month of June gonna be okay. Let's go. Is the month of June gonna be okay? Brenda, I don't know, darling. I don't know. Oh, Lord Jesus. Brenda, how long has this been going on? Because this is nothing new. Seriously, when are we going to cut this shit, boss? I don't know what type of miracle you're expecting me to announce. Because for real, Five of Swords challenge, Queen of Swords upright. When are we going to cut this shit? There's something here we need to cut, Brenda. When are we going to cut this shit? Only you can do it. So when are we going to cut it? Just so you know what the Five of Swords look like. Okay? When you see this female, when are we going to cut this shit? So, okay. Did you hear that collective that I read, Brenda? At any rate, the only court card I have out here is a female. Smart enough, very logical. I think you may cuss a good bit when you talk. Probably the F word, the D word, the B word. I don't know how you talk, but if you ain't saying it out loud, girl, you thinking it. I can't. I need somebody to help me scoot my chair in. Oh. I got it. All right, Brenda. Brenda, I don't know what we're going through, but in the recent past, this could be definitely financial hardship. Almost living on a fixed income. And very unsure about what lays ahead of you. You know, I mean, to be fair with you, it looks, in the current energy, things look good. And I see you resting and relaxing, but it's a very negative energy around you. I don't know if this is a negative energy when you have to get up out of bed. Maybe you're just grouchy or what. But you have negative energy around you. It is. If we don't start cutting through this shit, I don't know if this is people around you that are extremely negative. See the shit for what it is, because the Queen of Swords cuts things that does not serve her. If this is laziness on your behalf or those around you, when are we going to cut the shit? If this is your kids doing it, pages sometimes can be children. When are we going to cut this shit out? Because in the future, I don't know what you expect out of what do you expect me to say? Because in the future, I see you getting very anxious and very fearful, extremely disappointed, trying to manifest this, whatever you're trying to manifest, whatever it is going to require more patience and for you to be more balanced in this approach, whatever you're doing. It just looks like a negative influence throughout this spread. And in the recent past, I see you unsure about where you're going and what's going to happen. The current energy looks very stable. It looks like you have a solid head on your shoulders. You can see sugar from salt. You know when people were trying to get on your nerves, and I see you not responding for the most part. But in the future, I see you getting more anxious. I see that our nerves really getting the best of us. I don't know if this is trouble with your sleeping patterns. I see you being very disappointed in the future and disappointed with what you've manifested and the fact that it's not going as fast as you want it to. Like when? It's almost like a when. When is it going to happen? Because what I'm seeing in the future is that you have all the resources, skill, talent, ability, and tools that you need. It definitely could be something in regards to timing, because we really need to balance out our emotions. Your emotions are the worst thing that I see throughout this spread is the emotions. The anxiety and the disappointment. There's something here that we need to balance out. And Brenda, I'm not trying to comfort you. This could definitely be mental health or a sleeping pattern or vitamin deficiency even. Because I see you losing interest in things that once, let me keep pulling for you. Things that maybe once brought you joy. I see you growing suspicious of people and not accepting things, not accepting offers. Is there anything else you could tell Brenda? Yeah. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Brenda, I don't know. Brenda, do you have a job? Because this is coming across like work related. Brenda, do you have a job? You know, like a regular 9 to 5? Do you have a job, a regular 9 to 5? Because that would really help me make sense of this spread. Are you still with me, Brenda? Listen, if this really looks work related, it does. It looks like there's someone here that you rely on for some type of higher knowledge. Like whatever they say to do, you do. You do it passionately. And I'm seeing where there's a grudge. There's some type of grudge that we're holding with this person. Yeah, a lot of shit talking. A lot of shit talking. A lot of talking behind someone's back, smiling in their face. Mm-hmm. There's betrayal in the recent past. Big betrayal. Smiling right in their face, too. Whoever this person is makes good money. It's like getting someone all geared up for, you know, whatever lays ahead and really putting a battery in their back. This'll work. It's going to pay out good. Whatever it's putting a battery in someone's back and then laughing at them as they leave. Like, look at this dumbass. This is what I told him to go do. Look at him. Look at him. I just told him to jump and they said how high. It's a kiss-ass vibe. Because in the future, I see you being very confused. Very confused. And argumentative. There is a kiss-ass here. And I'm not trying to call you a kiss-ass, you know, but girl, there is somebody here making fun of someone. Getting them all geared up like it's going to pay off for them. No. This person's firing everything up like, oh, you can overcome anything. Really really rallying somebody up that to go after something work related. This is what'll pay more or what. I see you being confused in the future, like you can't, this is I don't know, whoever you're relying on for higher advice, you respect this person, a lot of disrespect. For somebody that you rely on for such for such respect, you give this person so much respect. Ooh, and they're looking you right in the eye. This person don't like you. They get you all fired up for some type of passionate new start. Really excited. They got a grudge. This is betrayal. But it's betrayal with money. And they're talking about pushing forward. This will work for you. This will pay well. It's almost like it's dangling a carrot. Exactly. This is dangling a carrot. I see you being so confused in the future. You what? And this person will argue with you that you misunderstood them. You misunderstood them. Well, this is what I was going to give you. And I see you being confused. And then this person will argue with you and tell you that you misunderstood them. Unreal. 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 However that applies. However that applies. Anything else? Wow. I don't know. We're sweeping a hell of a lot of shit under the rug. There's a woman here, a very beautiful woman, probably drives a nice car, looks like heaven's on her side. You know, looks like she's been blessed and highly favored. That's all I can say about that. You can just take one look at her and tell. She's got the good husband, a good spouse. Yep. And this person is extremely defensive about her life's. It's a woman. Extremely defensive about her lifestyle, sweeps a lot of shit under the rug about her marriage. A lot of debt, a lot of financial debt. This person could possibly go to church as well, maybe even be a member of the church. They got a lot invested here. This is my family, my husband, he's the provider, he's the breadwinner, jumps to this brother's defense. Ooh, there's a lot of financial debt, a lot of credit card debt. I see this is a house built on a deck of cards. The foundation is a deck of cards. Nine of Wands reverse. It's not. Yeah, the three little pigs. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll. Yeah, this is a. There's no arguing with this person. In the current energy, there's a very defeated energy. And in the future, there's a payout in the future, but whatever this payout is, like I said before, there's a lot of debt. So if someone here, whatever they give you, that's all they can afford to give you. Okay? This is all they can afford. There that Six of Pentacles is again. This is all they can afford. Crazy, right? Very argumentative over money. Yeah, there's a lot of confusion here about money and about the who gets paid what, and there's arguments here. And when that doesn't work, we try to confuse the other party about money. Especially this gentleman. It's all in the way you look at it. This person gets very defensive over their spouse. It's all about making, oh, a thief. Wow. They're trying to protect their household, their happiness. They're not afraid to steal from someone else, swindle them. I'd be very cautious dealing with whoever this is. They are trying to make this look like this is an equal give and take, and when there's an argument about it, they try to confuse you. Especially this gentleman, and he's saying, well, if you look at it that way, in the future I see an argument with this couple. The reason is that they're trying to protect their own wish fulfillment, their own happiness, and they're stealing. When you get close to getting caught, this person gets real nervous, real nervous. Furthermore, I would be extremely suspicious of this person. Because it's like this person gets real defensive. Because you're attacking their wish, you're attacking their happiness. They want to continue to get away with this, and in the future, they intend to continue. They intend to continue to get away with this, and they're going to push this back on you as blame. And there's guilt trip in here to get you to shut up about it. There's confusion here. They're trying to argue. They're trying to argue perspectives. Mathematics, measurements, you name it, girl. No. They're trying to protect them, their happiness, their spouse, their wish fulfillment. They intend to rob again. They intend to get away with whatever they've been getting away with. They intend on doing it. The minute that you start getting suspicious of it, they're going to start pointing the finger. They may even accuse you of projecting. No, it's because you're smelling a rat. Goodness gracious, and they're caught, right? So the Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords is the Eight of Swords, and I saw it. The minute that you start getting suspicious of this person's going to start pointing a finger back at you because you're getting close to getting them caught, and they get very defensive and guarded, extremely defensive and guarded. I don't know what that's about. Only you do. Okay. Salimi? A.K.A. Sally? Hey, Sally. My boyfriend broke up with me today. Well, this morning. And I want him back. I can't live with... You can live without him, girl. Stop it. He broke up with you, and you can't live without him. Please help me. Okay, Salimi... You can live without him. That is a slap to God's face. God did not put you on this earth to breathe air and say you can't live without this man. I promise you. Okay? I know what heartache feels like. I'm not trying to downplay your heartache, but I promise you, you can live without him. Can we help Sally? Her man broke up with her. Girl, why ain't you going to bed? They want you to lay down. And look how blessed you are. You look blessed and highly favored. Why don't you have on a cucumber mask? You do. It doesn't look like you're hurting for money is what I'm saying. Why aren't you laying down with a cucumber mask on? Give me that one more time. I'll feel good about that one. That Nine of Pentacles, please. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Seriously, why are you not laying down? You need to lay down, honey. You're tired. And I don't mean to sound mean when I say this to you, Sally. I don't know how else to say it. You're coming across like a little kid, a toddler that's very tired and they're fighting sleep. A toddler that's fighting sleep, seriously. They've showed it to me too many times. Do you see this? Lay down and you're fighting it. You fighting the sleep. Again, pages are children. You want to be up, strength reverse, and you are just, honey, again. Look at you. Why aren't you laying down? Why? Why not? Why aren't you laying down? Just lay down, honey. You're coming across like a, A little kid. You need to lay down, babe. Look at everything that you have to be grateful for. Lay down. There's some healing that we need to do, but I really feel like it has something to do with you resting. And when you wake up in the morning, you'll get a different perspective about how blessed you are. There's something here about laying down and getting some rest, seeing this from a different perspective, a different point of view about being equally yoked. And this argument here, if there's something here about being equally yoked, is this a 50-50 relationship? Is this fair? Because there's a lot of arguing here. And you're single, no doubt, and you have a lot to be thankful for. Why are you stressing this shit? Why are you letting this person rent this much space in your head when you have nothing to fear at the Nine of Pentacles? You're single and you stressing this person losing sleep, losing weight, no doubt. In the future, I want you to take a good look at yourself because you look like you are, your age is regressing. Whatever you're doing, it's sucking the strength out of you. It's making you more vulnerable, especially this lack of sleep is making you more vulnerable. It's making you more petty. You are stooping to someone's level. It feels like age regression. Not acting one's age, but acting one's shoe size. And I do mean one Page of Pentacles. It's not a good look for you. You really need to lay down and give this another, see this from a fresh perspective when you wake up. Somebody here is zapping your energy and you're coming across like a tired, right, the Hangman challenge. If this is about, I think you're going to see this in a different way if you would just lay down and get a good night's sleep. Sally. Hey, Tanisha. Hey. Until me and S get back together, will he stay 100% loyal to me? Meaning no exploring options, no flirting, nor casual flirting exes. He has, girl, why would, Tanisha, why would this, okay, y'all want to break, obviously. Why would this person be loyal to you if y'all ain't together? And why would you be loyal to him? I'm just curious, but I'll ask. Spirit, did you hear this? Tanisha want to know about this S person. Will they get back together? Wow. I've never seen so many challenges. I mean, I have, but there's a lot of challenges here, Tanisha. Tanisha or Tanisha. Probably not saying it right either way. I hope I am. I hope I'm getting one of them. Yeah, for sure. Faux show. Y'all love to argue. Y'all are some drama. Y'all are some drama. Some drama. Y'all love this arguing. What's this? Make up to break up? Y'all love this make up to break up shit. Is that what fuels y'all's relationship? A lot of spoiled brat energy. I'm not trying to be mean. It just looks like I'm talking to a different group of folks that kind of coming across as entitled and spoiled brat. Yeah. Somebody is. That's all I can say. All right, look. There's a lot of spoiled brat energy in this. I can't deny it. I can't. There's so much spoiled brat silver spoon in this reading. It's not just your reading. I've kind of picked up on this redundant theme. A lot of spoiled brat. In the recent past, we have some challenges with relationships in general and how to move things forward based on the expectations of what we've been seeing in childhood, how how things are supposed to go. This is the way my parents did it. This is the way the parents on TV did it. Wherever the hell y'all saw this, this is the way Cinderella did it. She got a glass slipper. Okay. Most of, in the current energy, that's what we argued about. So what I'm seeing right now is this constant argument, this constant jealousy between the two of yous. Definitely, there's reconciliation here in the current energy. No doubt you two will reconcile. No doubt. Most importantly, and let me ease your mind, this person's worried about you. They're worried that you're going to go out here and find somebody bigger with a bigger dick and a longer wallet. That's what his worry. He's very jealous. Whoever this gentleman is, he's very sexually inclined, and he's coming across as a Knight of Wands, a younger gentleman, who is trying to provide for you some type of stable lifestyle that you desire. However, there's an argument here about what that looks like. There's reconcile energy in the current energy, but this person is so, the argument is what you're doing. Are you seeing someone more stable with a bigger D? Better looking with a bigger D? That's the argument. It's funny that that's what you're worried about, because that's what y'all are reflecting one another. No doubt. Here's the Lovers. The mirrored soul. In the future, and this could be a twin, but y'all will have a hell of a long journey. In the future, this 10 of Cups challenge, there is some things that we need. There's challenges here on how you all are going to develop this family. No doubt you could be twins. No doubt. No doubt in my mind. No doubt. All this arguing and all this jealousy and this make up to break up shit that we doing, no doubt. All I can tell you is something here better change. If you love this man, I don't know if you're doing this on purpose. You trying to make him jealous, thinking that you can get somebody bigger, better, stay more, a bigger and better wallet with a bigger D. That's got to change, Tanisha. And you could say, no, you're wrong, AB. That's him, that ain't me. I think it's both of you. There's no doubt it's both of you. It's both of you doing it. All I can say is you better change it. If you want some genuine love out of this person, it's got to change. Y'all, and I don't think it's just you. Because the challenge here on the family, this thing that you two are doing is affecting not just you, it's affecting the whole family. This make up to break up bullshit, this constant arguing, this constant competitiveness, and it's make up to break up. This is what we're doing. And then we're bringing in other people in the relationship, other men, or the threat of other men. Definitely the threat. Tanisha, you better get it together, girl, because something better change. If not, I see this relationship ending once and for all with this gentleman that you love. You can tell me I'm wrong all I want to. All you want to. If you don't get it under control, this will end. It will change. It will change his feelings. You're going to have to start mirroring at each other in a much different way. The challenge of mirroring at each other in a more healthy way, more family dynamic way. Because right now, the way we're doing this relationship bit, trying to push things along, it's very sexually oriented, and it's all about kind of keeping up with the Joneses almost. Whatever you see on TV or however you all was brought up, it's not very healthy. It isn't. It looks like some very challenging family dynamics is what we're going through. And you're mirroring one another. I think you're both doing it. If you don't get it under control, he doesn't get it under control. I see it ending with this gentleman. Definitely too many men. Many men, many men wish death on me. You see that? Okay. Many men wish death on me. Get it under control. Look for it to end once and for all. It's going to be sad on a twin. Not many people are twins, let alone get the opportunity to make it work. I'm not trying to point fingers, but there's a hell of a lot of men in this reading. Who, me? Why are you looking all confused? Well, I guess it would depend on how you look at it, because I see a lot of confusion here. Yeah. Refusing to see things from somebody else's perspective. Refusal to see it. It's the female. It's the female. The argument, the jealousy. That's the truth. That's the truth. Refusal to see things from someone else's perspective. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. And I do mean completely turn my back. Nope, 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 nope. Not me, not her, not Tanisha. It's you. Queen of Wands reverse. Queen of Wands reverse. Whew. Man. Promiscuous, salty tongue. At least that's what's being... Perspective is objective, exactly. When we talk about the hangman, perspective is objective, or objective, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, perspective is objective. You could say, I'm not doing that, but you don't know the way someone else is seeing you. This person, for whatever reason, is just waiting on you to go out here and be a slut bucket. Why would they have that? Why would they feel that you would go out here and be a slut bucket? Why? Why do they feel that way? You could say, well, it has nothing to do with me. It's nothing I ever said or did. All I can say is you two are mirroring one another. That's all I can say about it. You ask me if y'all gonna reconcile? Sure. I see a lot of arguing in the reconciliation about men. Okay. Jen Gibby. Yes, it was you, baby. It was definitely your idea for the Roman toilets. It's definitely you, okay? Hey, Isha. Long time. What's going on, bud? Okay. What's up, Isha? Or Isha, are you the one that hit me up and said, are you gonna come on or what? Was that you that said, are you gonna come on? I think it was some type of similar name. Isha, are you gonna be on soon? I tried to come on earlier, but I didn't have connection. So I gave up, and then I had to get past change of the guard. So that's why we're on so late. Isha, I want a reconciliation with my husband. I want to know what he wants. Okay. Isha wants to know about her husband. Isha's husband. What's going on with Isha's husband? Will they reconcile? Now, what does he want? What a man wants, what a man needs. Wow, you got a lot of majors, honey. Wow, a lot of majors. A lot of majors. A lot, honey. This major in the recent past, major in the current energy, and major in the future. Big deal, huh? All right, Isha, let's go. More, they just, now they being cute. They giving me all these major arcanas. Now they gonna be cute with me. Oh, honey. I'm sorry, Isha. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, it's not... God. Okay. Isha, this is not going to be what you want to hear, but it's what you need to hear, darling. Okay? It's what you need to hear. Listen, in the recent past, okay, judgment was already called on this thing. Judgment was called on it, Isha. And it was meant for you to heal from this piss poor breadcrumb energy that you were getting from this gentleman. This is breadcrumbing that you were trying to make work. So no matter how little this person gave you, which wasn't much, you were trying to heal that. Now, this is a very karmic cycle in your life, and no doubt it's extreme. Karmic cycles suck so bad. You can't tell me they don't. I know how bad they suck. They suck. But in the current energy, no. No. There's no reconciliation here. I see you getting very bitter and very scorned that we're not reconciling. Very bitter and very scorned, very vindictive, to the point where you're, this is beneath you. This vindictiveness, this bitchiness, this nastiness, it's draining you. You feel completely defeated to the point where you don't have any other choice but to give up. And furthermore, Isha, we are sweeping a hell of a lot of shit under the rug over some man that we love. They really want you to consider your other options when it comes to a man that really loves you. What does that look like? Especially when we talk about marriage and what a man that really loves you for the long term, you need to consider your other options, because this thing is a wrap. This, no doubt you fought the good fight. You did. There's no reconciliation. None. Zip, zero, nada. And I see you being very bitter, very scorned about that. Exhausted. You've got to give up on this, hon. You have to. Furthermore, they're telling me that you're sweeping a hell of a lot under the rug for some man that you supposedly love, who's confused you to no doubt with other options. He's dealing with other options. But more importantly, when a man loves you, honey, what does that look like for a married woman? Because you're quite confused about love. This man has already walked away from the past. He has. He's walked away from this marriage. You're the only one still married. You're the only one in this marriage, this union, whatever type of, because I see a married woman, but I see a man here that's not married. No doubt he may have love for you. He may hope that you're out here looking at other options as well. Like, wish you the best. This was a learning experience. And until you drop your guard, start looking at this thing more logically. Judgment was already called in the past. You were supposed to review this this is a no. No in the past. No reconciliation going on right now at all. At all. I see you exhausted and battle weary. You keep fighting for something that's not happening. It's not happening, honey. You were supposed to learn something from this karmic lesson. Furthermore, it's not natural or normal to sweep this amount of shit under the rug for some man that we love. All these arguments that are a big deal. If a man that really loved you, would he have you this confused out here looking at different options if he really loved you? Honey, that's not a marriage. You're in love with him. You're married. He's just some dude you're in love with. You're the only one committed. He's out here looking at other options. He's not looking at this as two people. He's given up. He's completely given up on this. I'm sorry to tell you that. It doesn't make me feel good to tell you that, Isha, but I gotta tell you the truth. He doesn't want this relationship. I think that he has love for you, but just not enough to be committed in it. And I know that you're heartbroken. I know. And no doubt there could be a third party involved. But judgment's already been called on it, hon. You were supposed to heal from this. You understand? This was a big deal for you. It was supposed to break your heart open. Jen, Gibby, please. But, I mean, you do what you want. You can keep on commenting. You're just going to drive my algorithm, and I appreciate it. Did somebody donate? I'm sorry if y'all donated and I didn't see it. I know somebody else did. The last reading I did, that lady stayed and waited, and I got interrupted at the end. I feel bad for that. And some other guy waited and waited. I didn't get to him either, and I didn't see it till I caught the replay. Tanisha, I already read for you, hon. I already read for you, Tanisha. You need to back up the reading I read for you. Okay. Smiling Scorpion. What the hell? Crystal, what's your name? Look, honey, that's not, I wasn't doing a collective reading. That was somebody else's reading. If you have a question, you just need to ask, okay? That wasn't for you. That was somebody else's reading. I'm not doing a collective. Smiling Scorpion. Hi. I'm Rasheen. Nice to meet you. I want to know what the hell is happening in my life right now. And what am I supposed to do in this situation? What's wrong, honey? And it's about the career and further studies. Okay. What the hell is happening in my life right now? I want to know what I'm supposed to do in this situation. What's wrong with me? It's about my career and further studies. Okay. Oh, you saw the reading, Tanisha? Okay. I said you was going to reconcile. What you didn't get about that reading? You asked me if y'all was going to reconcile. I said, yeah. Y'all going to reconcile. Y'all love that shit. Y'all are a very dramatic little couple. You did get your answer. I absolutely told y'all you was definitely fitting to reconcile. And I definitely answered it. Okay. You didn't ask for reconciliation. Tanisha, girl. Ugh. Let me go back and look. Hold on, Smiling Scorpion. Let me go back and look at Tanisha. Right here. Tanisha. Until me and Shavim get back together, meaning you want to get back together. But he belittled me. No flirting. Okay. So you already know y'all getting back together, because I see that. I see the arguing right now in the current energy about y'all getting back together. Okay? There's a lot of challenges going on in the current, in the future energy about what the expectations are of this little family. I do see the gentleman changing, if that's what you're asking me. Death card, I don't know if this person is a Scorpio, but death card with the King of Cups, you know, I see this person changing for you. I didn't see any other people other than this person. I see a lot of arguing right now about what you're doing with two different men. I don't see any arguments at all with him. He's too concerned about what you're doing, who you're on your back for. That's what I see. You know, if you're waiting on this guy to change, I think he will change in the future. He could be a water sign. He's coming across as extremely loyal, Tanisha. I remember the reading. Yeah, I see a lot of arguments. It's terrible. Y'all's relationship is, in my opinion, break up to make up, but I don't know how old you are. Doesn't matter your age either. A lot of old people doing the same shit. Yeah, Smiling Scorpion, I'm getting to you, hon. What the hell is going on with Smiling Scorpion? The career and the studies. Damn, I see that. What the hell is going on with Smiling Scorpion? Her career and the studies. Yeah. Smiling Scorpion, what sex are you, hon? Are you a female or male? You're 18, no doubt, because y'all coming across young, but none of my business. You're female? Okay. For a female, you've got a very masculine energy, hon. Okay? For a female, you have a very very, very masculine energy. Oh, Lord. What is this? And this doesn't have to be your energy. This could be somebody that you're dealing with. Are you working right now? Hey, Meg. Spirit on the bottom of the deck. Smiling Scorpion, are you working right now? Do you have a job right now? No, a student. Okay. I just want to make sure I read this right. Nine of Pentacles reversed with the Page of Pentacles upright. That could be work. You understand? So that's why I want to make sure I read this right. Listen, no doubt in the recent past, whatever this is has been extremely hard. No doubt. Lots of obstacles, lots of challenges. Whatever this is, though, you love this. You love whatever this is. And I see you looking at lots of different options to overcome. But honey, whatever this is, you're stuck. It's like having a four-wheeler that gets stuck in a ditch. The four-wheeler can overcome. My God, it's a four-wheeler. But you're stuck. You're in a rut, you know, and I see you wanting to climb off and someone else needing to jump on to kind of get you up out of this rut. It's the machinery can get up out of it. It's the driver, babe. Okay, you are definitely stuck. Like almost if you were mud bogging on a four-wheeler, you got that thing buried. Where the more you hit the gas, it's sinking. And you're looking at options. You're definitely stuck. Eight of Swords, Tower, and the more you hit the gas, you're burying this ass into this four-wheeler deeper, 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 deeper into this mud and shale, basically. Ah, my goodness. You've got some type of trusted advisor here in the current energy. And it looks like you're highly dependent upon this person. I don't know if this is grades, something, this could even be like, I don't know if this is financial aid or what, but there's a codependency here on this person. I feel like somebody here is giving you advice, especially when it comes to money. I feel like there's someone here in the current energy that's trying very hard. Something's just not going your way. There's a lot of hard up in it. There's hard all through this reading. Hard in the past, hard right now, and hard in the future. It's hard, hard, hard. The whole damn reading is difficult for me to even get through. Very codependent, financially codependence here. Barely scraping by. If you are, I do see a small check coming in for you right now. It's small, honey. It's not going to get you out of this substantial amount of debt that I see. But there is a small relief here. In the future, I see you wanting to give up on this in the future. It gets so hard. I see you wanting to give up. You're so weary. You're just ready to give up in the future. I do see a breakthrough where you push forward. It's, you catch traction in the future, but it's hard. Don't get me wrong. I see you continuing to fight, and in the future, just when you're getting ready to give up, you catch traction and you push again, you push forward. But honey, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. The minute that you catch traction, I see you hitting another one. I see you hitting another rut. The minute you getting ready to give up, you catch traction, boom, and then damn, another one. You hit another rut. You've just bear in mind that I said that. You're going to catch traction. You're going to catapult forward. Because if you're giving this gas, okay, and you got this gas held wide open, the minute that the tire catches traction, you're going to go really fast. Hit the brakes. You see what I'm saying? Right? Hold on, because I see another crash. But that's pretty much the end. That's when this cycle kind of renews. It's crazy. Your reading is very jerky. A lot of obstacles. A lot of obstacles. A lot of weariness. A lot of fighting. Catching traction, and then you're going so damn fast, you're going to smack into something. Be careful if you do drive, be careful that you don't wreck, because there's a lot of references about wrecking in your reading. Just crashing out, right? All I can say is when you do, in the future, when you do catch traction, don't, just because you're moving, you may be tempted to lower your guard, lower your standards, lower your values, lower your integrity. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. The shit that you've had to go through to get to, when you finally catch traction, don't you dare lower them. Don't you dare lower your standards. Don't you dare lower your guard for anybody, your worth, your integrity. Don't. Because this thing closes out in the future. Be careful about hitting somebody in the ass, too. Smiling Scorpio. Okay? Girl. You about to give me a headache for real. I'm about to get up and go get some Tylenol. God bless you. Whew. This thing is rough. What a rocky road. You give me a goat going up the side of a mountain. You ever see a billy goat go up the side of a mountain? The mountain will be straight up, and the billy goat will go straight up. It's a freak of nature to watch a billy goat scale a mountain. Some type of freak of nature, girl. That's what you're doing. You scaling a mountain, okay? Seriously, the tower. You're scaling a fucking tower. Don't you dare compromise for anybody when you hit traction. Because you are closing out a cycle. You've got a ways to go still. I see you buried in whatever you're in right now, but and you are going to feel like giving up in the future. Just the minute that you do, you catch traction. Yeah, you are so fucking tired. Wow. You're exhausted. Miserable. Oh my God, when is it going to end? I feel you, girl. Shit now. Oh, so tired. You're so fucking tired. You're so tired. You've taken on so much. You don't know if you're coming or going. You really don't. You are in the thick of it. You are in a storm, baby. You've got way too much on your plate. You don't know if you're coming or going. You are so tired. You don't have any more to give anybody, not even yourself. You're taking a lot of risk on whatever the risky decisions are. You're just kind of hoping for the best, expecting the worst, hoping for the best, miserable. When is this going to end? When is it over? My God, when is it going to be over? I'm so tired. I'm so tired. So tired. When am I going to reap the fruits of my labor? I want to give up. I'm so tired. I don't have any more to give. Yes, this makes me happy, and I know there's light at the end of the tunnel, but I'm ready to give up. That's your energy right now. What is the future? Yeah. Stop talking. Stop talking. Stop. Shut up. No more. Less is more right now, okay? Because I see, I'm not saying I don't understand what is being said in these cards, but in the future, just no more, okay? Don't say another word about, they say that the spelling, you're predicting the future when you speak, you're spelling, okay? What else is on the Two of Swords? Because I see you being so confused, and I see these delays in the future. Because you can't see ahead. You can't. Wow, that is such confirmation. Unreal. I wish I could help you. Come on, Spirit. Don't say anything. Do not be afraid, right? Do not be afraid. Furthermore, do not speak it. Please don't speak anymore. Spirit's here. Thank you. I said, come on, Spirit. Here we go. Honey, you're in the thick of this, devil. That's why they don't want you to speak anymore. Okay. And I've heard this about when you're being attacked, spiritually attacked, demons, and this is so difficult. Because the intent is to wear you down, honey. It's to wear you down, to make you give up, tap out. That's why they're saying what your enemy only knows what you tell it. You understand? So if you don't speak how hard your situation is, your enemy does not know how hard it is, spiritually speaking. And I'm serious. These spirits are blind. Okay? They don't know what's going on until you speak it into the air. You've got a spirit guide very clear saying that out loud to you. Stop telling the enemy what is going on with you. Don't say anymore. Don't be afraid. Spirit, you do have a spirit guide driving you out of this. It's just that you're in the thick of it. I know that you're confused. I know that you're scared. I know that you're confused. I know that you're scared. I know that there's a ways to go yet. But I promise you that calmer waters are ahead. But in the meantime, shh, 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 shh. Okay? Don't say another word. Yes, it's scary. Yes, we are out on the open water right now, and it's pitch black, and all we can see is water. It's like being stranded out in the middle of the ocean, and you're in a dinghy. And all you have is the moonlight. Don't say anything. But do you see how hard your path is? I'm so confused. There's delays. You're not by yourself. There's calmer waters ahead. Daylight is going to come in the morning. Please don't give any more speech to this situation. Because I see a lot of speech here. Okay? A lot of speech. Give me a headache. I want to get up and get some Tylenol. You can ask something. All right, who did I skip? I see y'all saying hey and stuff. What do y'all want to know? All right, Meg said, what's happening for the Scorpios? We got the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. Well, there's something here that's in the divine path for sure right now for Scorpio, okay? And I definitely saw it, because when I glanced up and I saw your thing, I saw Scorpio right here, death. Well, I see Virgo here as well. The sun is here, and I think that's Leo or Cancer. I always get those two confused, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to do with any of those signs. What I'm seeing for the Scorpios, I'm seeing someone here in the recent past. It looks like they've checked out. It looks like they went for something that they thought would make them happy, very attracted to this person. It seemed like a logical, it's very lust-based. Whatever this is in the recent past, there's an attractiveness to this person from out of lust, okay? It's something that we do out of lust because it made sense. It seemed like a logical decision. You could have lived with this person either. You could have lived with them, you didn't have to, but we built a relationship out of it only to be disappointed. And no doubt this could have happened when you were heartbroken. It looks like we pushed forward into some type of lust-based connection. It seemed logical where this person's checking off boxes. However, there's heavy disappointment in the recent past and heartbreak. It's like we relied on someone else to heal us, is what I'm seeing. Like, this person looks like they'll heal me because I'm very disappointed, grieving over the loss of something. Grieving the loss of another relationship, whatever way be the way. We kind of used one person as a band-aid. Okay. In the current energy, I see us living our best life. Very happy. Right? Real happy. I see that someone here wants to reconcile with us, but they want to argue. This person could want to drink and carry on. I don't know. But there's a lot of arguing here and competition. And there's someone here really watching what you're doing, Scorpio. That person watching you like a hawk. Why are you so happy, Scorpio? Because you look like you having a good old time. You out here living your best life, and it's pissing this other person off that you just out here doing what you want. That's how I see it. This person's very competitive. They feel like there's competition around you and that you don't give a shit, that you're just out here doing what you want. They're watching you. I always feel like somebody's watching me. They're thinking about it too all the time. Why are you moving the way you are? Well, I tell you why. I'm glad you asked. Death challenge. Somebody here has put the focus back on themselves. They've changed. This whole thing is over. The reason this Scorpio is moving like this is because they don't, honey, death. They don't care. They are too busy for one. I feel like this is a Scorpio death. You know, death is major arcana of Scorpio. This person's got a lot on their plate. A lot on their plate. And something here is over. And they minding their own damn business. All I can tell you is keep pushing forward. You're going to have to overcome a few more challenges. But it feels like you're going to have to push forward to stay single. I don't think you're going to be single that long. Because you got a lot of attention. You got people chasing after you. This single season looks so good on you. I see you hitting another relationship. I don't think you're going to be single that long. No. Whether you know it or not, the challenge of you staying single, you're not going to be single that long. Enjoy it. It looks like you're all having a great time. You're beating people off with a stick. It's the energy that you carry. You're attracting a lot of people with your carefree energy. You've changed. The priority here is you and what you up to. It's very attractive because you seem like you know what you're doing. People gonna follow you. You seem like you know what you're doing. Or if you do or you don't, you seem like you do. Seriously. It's like, I'll follow Scorpio. They seem to have got their shit together. I don't know how well you do, Nine of Pentacles challenge, but you look like you do. You look like you've got a lot on your plate, but you're single. And I mean, there could be some financial challenges, but your financial challenges aren't like most people's financial challenges. Your financial challenges are sustaining higher levels of success. Let me put it to you like that. I see, keep pushing, because I'm seeing a relationship in the future. I don't see you being single very long at all. At all. That's what I see for the Scorpios. I'm seeing a very. Here's what I say, because the Two of Cups is not, in my book, it's not. This is a friend, a best friend, a soulmate. I see you pushing through, and I see you making a connection, a friendship connection. Somebody that I mean, I don't want to automatically assume that this is going to be a love connection. Definitely somebody that you can trust with your bank card. Somebody that's got your back. It doesn't have to be the opposite sex. It could definitely just be a best friend, but somebody here has got your back, and I see it 110%. Whoever this person is, they have your back. You see how her back is turned in this person? This person has your back. Regardless if this is just a best friend, this person thinks a lot of you. They're thinking very logically and practical when it comes to you. They do have feelings for you, though. This person's got love. This person will get worked up over you as well. Very loyal. Hermit's out here. This person's really studying the way you Virgo's very loyal sign. This person, I think they'd follow you into the depths of hell, in my opinion. Whatever you're on, they on. Regardless if this is a lover or just a best friend, this person got your back. I like it for you. I do. This person's really paying attention to you. Very interested. Whoever this person is watching you, they don't say anything. They just study you. They're watching, but they're not saying nothing. Watching and thinking, watching and thinking, watching and thinking, watching and thinking. And they just watch you. Look at you. They watching you. They're seeing people compete over you. They seeing you turn your back and not giving a shit. You just happy. I don't think you even realize that people are. Do you even realize the attention you get? I don't think you're paying attention. I don't think you're paying attention to the amount of attention you get. You're just out here. Look at you. Do. You're not even paying attention. It's like every video you've ever seen of a man and a woman walking in a mall together. And the man's like, okay, I got to exit to the left, an exit to the right, and one right ahead of me. I see this guy over here to the right at 3 o'clock, right? And they show the woman, and the woman's like, making my way downtown, walking fast. That's what you're doing. You just got some weird-ass song playing in your head. You're funny. You're funny, girl. Or guy, or whoever. Making my way downtown. Walking fast. Faces passing, I'm homebound. Sagittarius. Should I stay with Steven Wegner? What's your name? Ingrid? Should Ingrid stay with Steven? Ingrid? No. Wow. Okay. Wow. That is so blunt. I don't want to say that out loud. I really don't. I really don't. not want to say it out loud, but I guess I... Stephen's coming across high testosterone. Ingrid, a lot of testosterone. High test, baby. He's a 93. When you go to pump gas, he got 93, okay? You ain't be able to go cheap with this one. He could be a Leo or a Cancer. A Leo or a Cancer. And if he's not a Leo or a Cancer, I see something popping off in the month of July and August between you and this individual, for sure. Listen, it's the way perspectives are objective regarding the recent past. It looks like something here closed out, for sure. For sure. Someone here does feel abandoned, and it's a struggle to move on from this situation. I can say this about Stephen: what you see is what you get, okay? What you see with Stephen is what you get. And I didn't want to say this out loud, but it's kind of like, if you want to know the secret to keep a man happy, it sounds like Stephen is very basic kind of dude. You feed him, what do you say, keep the belly full and the balls empty. There's no arguing that. This dude's kind of coming across dry and basic. He's just your standard man. There's not a whole lot to him. What you see is what you get. Can't argue that. If you want to keep him, you want to keep his testosterone down, listen to what I said. Belly full, balls empty. And if he's very robotic, Stephen's coming across as a robot. Not a lot of love in your cards. Matter of fact, zero love. Keep his belly full and his balls empty. It's a very transactional relationship. But in the future, this could be good for you in your pockets, because it looks like I see a financial opportunity and something you could move forward with him, especially in the month of July. Very strong, too. If you look at this like a financial transactional opportunity, and you realize that that's kind of what this is, you can, because I don't see any love in your cards. As a matter of fact, I see zero. There's no cups in this reading. Looks like belly full and balls empty. He's robotic. It's transactional. There's not a whole lot to him. There's nothing else to know about the gentleman. He's very cut and dry. He's a very dry individual. He's not very deep, is what I'm trying to say. He's coming across very shallow. Okay? Not very deep. He doesn't have a lot of conversation either. He looks like when he wants to fuck, he wants to fuck. When he wants to talk to you, he'll talk to you. He's coming across like a robot. Yeah. Not a whole lot. And he's high testosterone. Knight of Swords challenge. Hard to control. He's got a one-track mind. And it's immature at that. Yeah. It's just swords and money with this. I think that this could be a very transactional relationship. A very one-track transaction. Pretty woman walking down the street. Pretty woman. You said he was a fire sign, right? King of Wands. Kind of like to me, pretty woman. Yeah, he's very cut and dry. He is. I'm not saying that he's, emperor. The guy's got his poop in a group. If you don't want this type of relationship, you need to walk away now, because what you see is what you get. The guy is coming across dry. Not very emotional at all. Zero emotions. This is the only cups that I have for you so far on the board, and he's walked away from it. He doesn't have a lot of emotion. He doesn't think emotionally at all. I struggle to see any emotion out of this fellow. Very dry, very cut, very dry. He could drink a lot as well. At any rate, I'll be back on later, guys. I wanted to give you something. I've been on for an hour and 26 minutes, but I will be back on later. I tried to come on very late, very early this morning, and then I got to the 3 o'clock witching hour, and the whole phone started to crash, and that's pretty much my cue to leave. But I'll be back on later today in my normal atmosphere. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Hey, thank you for all my little subs. Thank you for the new ones. Y'all take care and stay safe.